Hi, welcome to RGCU Community Podcast. I'm Jovis, and today here with me I have
Melissa.
Welcome, Melissa.
Thank you.
So Melissa is a branch manager. Can you let us tell us where you're at?
Sure. I'm currently the branch manager at the downtown branch here in Albuquerque.
Nice. So downtown, how you like it?
It's great. It's always happening over here. There's always lots of things going on, so it's a fun place to be.
I bet. So what got you into banking?
Well, when I was in high school, the local bank in Gallup was hiring for an intern, and somebody had told me, go meet Cynthia in the parking lot of the bank and talk to her. So I was like, okay. So I went to the parking lot and spoke with Cynthia, and she offered me a job, and I started the next day.
So not even like in an office, like just in the parking lot, like, hey, come on.
Right behind my truck.
Okay.
She talked to me, and she knew my sister and my parents, so she was like, yeah, you can start tomorrow if you'd like. And so that's where it all started.
Wow.
Where they kind of took me under their wing and just showed me everything, and that was kind of it from there. So it started at Gallup Federal Savings Bank.
Oh, so are you from Gallup?
I am from Gallup, yes.
Does it snow over there?
A lot. It's cold. Yeah. But Gallup's great.
What about you to Albuquerque?
I was working for a Bank of America, and I thought that there was not really much opportunity for growth in Gallup with the banking, because the managers have been there for 30 years. You know, we see them in church. Like, we know that they've been there forever, and they're probably not going to move out of that position. So the opportunity for growth was limited. And so I had an idea that maybe I might move to Albuquerque because my sister was here.
Oh, okay.
And so I started applying and got a job here in Albuquerque.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Like, just getting up and leave, and then, but it's not that far. Do you still visit Gallup?
We used to visit, but I had a child, and my parents moved.
Oh, okay.
From Gallup to take care of him, so that we don't really have much family. Yeah, so I like going to the flea market and getting fry bread, but we don't go all the time, unfortunately. I miss it. Yeah, I miss it. It's great. Gallup's great.
I bet. I have to go 10 hours. 10.5 hours to go home. California.
Well, I'd happily go with you. That's fine. California? I'm like, I'm there.
Yes. We went end of July. It was so hot and humid. I'm like, I miss it, but then I don't miss it.
The humidity's rough. Humidity's really rough on my hair, so
we have to go in October when it's colder.
When it's better. Yeah, for sure.
So being in the downtown branch, what are your duties?
So, of course, I supervise all the employees, but I think the most important duty, besides the whole leadership aspect, is really making sure that when making decisions for members or just themselves or with each other, that number one, we take care of each other, and number two, that we have a heart when we're supporting our members and helping our members. And so that's not something that's often talked about, especially in corporate world and things like that. But here at Rio Grande, it's something that I take very seriously, that we need to have heart when interacting with people and each other.
Yeah. Why do you like serving them? What makes it so awesome to serve our members?
Because I think a lot of Albuquerque is underserved in just, like financial education or just opportunity out there.
Yeah.
I talk to my employees a lot about having to educate our members, which is one of our 7 cooperative principles of credit unions, and that we have to educate, and we need to be, forthcoming with any information to support and help them. And so I always tell them the story about my parents who had a mortgage on their house for 13% for the whole 30 years, and that nobody took the opportunity to let them know that they could refinance and save money. And so those small things every day, I think, are the things that really make you have more drive to get out there and help more people.
And like you said, it's like we're so understaffed. Like you said with your parents, with myself, I'm teaching my dad. I'm teaching my brothers, my sisters, because they don't really know. It's like we get thrown out in the world. I remember growing up, it was demonized to have a credit card or to have a loan. And it was like, if you don't have the money, don't buy it. And make sure you take good care of your credit. Well, how am I supposed to take good care of my credit if I'm not supposed to have a credit card or a loan or anything like that? So, like you said, being that voice for those members, you know, like, hey, these are your best options for you, and trying to help them out from a good place and not put them in a bad situation. I think it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what sets credit unions apart, that we're totally needs-based. We're not going to come in and try to give you extra accounts or anything you need or anything you don't need. That we're serving with a heart, and it's totally needs-based.
I agree with that. So what has been your most memorable moment?
So, I mean, I think a couple years ago, we were just kind of, you know, in the thick of the Christmas kind of holiday, and, you know, people are talking about their plans, and, you know, I was dreaming because we were doing, you know, my family has huge Christmases, and so I was just, you know, dreaming of the time off that was coming and, you know, the presents and stuff, because I don't care if I'm an adult, I like receiving gifts, I like presents.
I think everybody who says they don't, I'm like, no, you do.
You lie, because I love it. But I was dreaming about all that, and we had a woman who came in who was like, I just want to go back and see my family. And I was like, well, where's your family at? And she was like, Pennsylvania, but I can't afford a ticket. Just want to go back. It's been 15 years, and I've been just trying to make ends meet. And I just really want to go back and see my family, because my parents are aging, and, you know, she gave me her whole story. And sitting there knowing how lucky I was to have my parents down the street, and like how it would feel to have my family across the country, I was like, okay, let's see what we can do. And she goes, I will tell you, I probably have the worst credit that I have ever had in my life, but I'll tell you why. And she like broke it down that there was some medical issues, and so she was out of work, and so she took gig work, and so she was really trying to make ends meet, but a lot of things had to go by the wayside, which was not good or ideal for her, and she just wanted to get back home. So on a wing and a little prayer, we set out to do a loan application. And I mean, she wasn't wanting much. It was like $2,500 for the plane ticket, and maybe some spending money, and to get back and get a few things back on track so that she could come back to not so much chaos.
Yeah.
And so the credit score came back, and she was like, it's worse than I expected. I'm just okay with not going home. And I was like, no, we need to still submit this. We need to talk to everybody and see what we can do. And so I was able to talk to our underwriters and tell them, look, she's a longtime member, manages her account well, you know, I want her to go back. Yeah. And I think they saw it in my face. Like, I want her to go back to Pennsylvania and see her family. And I think she's good for it. You know, like I was, that's what makes us so different, is that we talk to people and like we understand, and we're dealing with the heart. $2,500 landed in her account, and she went back to Pennsylvania, and she comes and visits me every time around Christmas and reminds me of how thankful she is. And she will always bring us a small treat, but she's been able to get back on track, and she's able to go back. She's paid off the loan perfectly and goes back to Pennsylvania pretty regularly on her Rio Grande credit card. So we're happy about that.
Oh, that's really nice. You helped her with her credit. You gave her hope when she needed it.
Yeah.
A lot of places would have turned you down in a heartbeat.
If you don't fit in that credit box. Yeah. But luckily, that's not us.
And then, exactly. Like, I know some people get, like, they get in these payday loans and all of that. And it's just a rabbit hole, you know, doing that rates and everything. And the fact that you were able to change and doing, like you said, during Christmas time is, like, it's very important. I know for a fact, like, for myself, Christmas means a lot, because my mom used to love Christmas. So therefore, I love Christmas, because it's like a memory of her. Absolutely. You know, like decorating and everything. So you make that for her, and I'm pretty sure she's going to renew you for a long time. And she's still a member.
She said she'll be a member till she dies. And she thought about moving back to Pennsylvania, and she was like, I'll still keep my Rio Grande account because you made it possible for me to come back. And I was like, I didn't make it possible. You made it possible. You know, just being a good member.
And she continued to be a good member. So you took a leap of faith and it works out.
It works out. Sometimes it doesn't, but I feel like a lot of the times it does.
Yeah, especially because life happens.
Absolutely.
It's like we can think we have it planned out, we have it laid out, we have this A, B, C, and D, and then boom. What did this come from?
I mean, I think that's what makes me good at my job and have a heart for people, because I've been in a lot of situations my whole life, you know, like so I can empathize with people and know where they're coming from and recognize a good heart and an opportunity to help somebody. And so,
with just the move from Gallup to Albuquerque, even though it's 2 hours away, it's still a change.
It was away from my mommy and daddy. What are you talking about? It's awful.
Yeah, and not the emotional, the physical, the mental, the economic weight of it. Like, I think.
I mean, one of the things she said is that she felt like, because we knew her name when she would come into the branch, and so she was like, I felt like immediately I had a sense of community. Yeah. And she said, you're so far away from home that you need that, you know. And like, I recognize that. My husband's from Virginia, and he just moved out here, you know, and
he has you.
Well, now he has me, so I don't know.
Hey, but you sit on his corner. That's still good. So, do you have any tips or anything you can give us, like for the members to know, be aware?
Yeah, I mean, I think most recently there's been a huge uptick in scams, whether it comes from, you know, phone scams or romance scams, anything like that. I just want people to be aware that if people call you out of the blue and ask you to pay for things utilizing gift cards, or if you buy something from Facebook Marketplace and they send you a check and it's more than what significantly more than the item that you're selling, and they ask you to send money back utilizing gift cards or wires or whatever, that's probably a scam. If you don't feel good about something, if there's a little inkling in you, I want you to come and talk to me. Sit down with me. I don't judge. You know, my husband almost got scammed last week with an Xfinity Target deal. And he called me and he was like, this sounds so legit. And they even went in and paid his bill with a fake account. And so it sounds really legit. And the fact that he called me and was like, but they want me to pay a full year up front with gift cards. I'm like, no, that's a scam. They would never ask you. And so I think it's really, really important to be aware of that. And also know that I'm your friend. You can come in and talk to me about scams, or if you think something's a scam, please come talk to me. The other thing that's been really unfortunate is we've been seeing a lot of romance scams. People have internet girlfriends and boyfriends, and they don't ever meet them, but they want to send them money or send them to make investments in something. Like I said, I will not judge. Come by and talk to me. I would love to sit down and see if we can't figure this out. I'm a great detective. I can figure anything out. I would just love to help somebody who may have questions about it. So always just feel free to walk right in my door and come and ask questions.
And like you said, like, be careful. Like, remember a few weeks ago we getting spoofed with our number?
Yes, the spoofing with our number was. I mean, it tells you they were calling, you know, senior execs in Rio Grande.
They called me 3 times. 3 times. They called me, and it's funny because the first time it would ring, it would show me like Virginia or somewhere else, and then it would hang up and then call me from our number. And I did it 10 times. I answered one of them, and I kind of got mad. I was like, they're like, this is Brian. Oh, where are you at, Brian? Well, I'm here. I'm aware. Where are you at? And like, I kept asking him and to the point that he just hung up on me. Because he called me again, and it was like, is this you again, Brian? Like, this is from Rio Grande Fire Department. I was like, but it's a Brian. But you just call me Brian. And like, they would just hang up. And we work here, and we're getting calls. Like I said, our seniors are getting calls.
Yes.
But it's really scary how good they're getting at.
I mean, now you can use any app to spoof or duplicate a phone number for anybody. And I mean, send messages and, you know, things like that. And so I think it's really important that if you have a question, if it sounds too good to be true, just come talk to us. Also, if we're calling or somebody's calling from your financial institution and they're asking for socials and things like that, remember we have that stuff.
Yeah.
A PIN, don't ever give that.
Your full debit card, credit card.
Debit card, credit. We have all that information.
Yeah.
You know? Also just call back, hang up and call us back directly. You input the phone numbers.
Yeah.
And call us back. And I think that's a good way to deter this. But I mean, it's if something's too good to be true, probably is.
Yeah.
If you haven't met somebody in person, let's talk about it. You know, and if you are trying to buy stuff off Facebook Marketplace and it seems too good to be true or too cheap, let's talk about it.
Usually when I do, it's cash. I'm like, because I don't want to do like any sale or anything. I'm just very iffy. Those terms, like, it's really scary.
You work in the industry, you know, but people who are, my sister is so smart, but I don't know that she wouldn't fall for one of these scams. And my husband, of all people, who is 100% financially savvy, he leads us in a good direction as a family. And he was like, wait a minute, they said we could pay $40 for our internet. Like, of course he always wants to save, right? And so
who does it?
You know, but what set him off is he was like, they wanted me to pay in a gift card. I was like, don't do it.
What does it say gift card? Or like, we're gonna send you this, give us money back.
Yeah.
That should be a red flag.
Red flags. Yeah, just, I mean, you should never feel hesitant to walk into your credit union and speak to one of us about it. Especially me. I've been doing this for 25-ish years. Gosh, that makes me old. That's okay. 16 when I started, right?
It makes you experienced.
Yes, let's say experience. But I've seen it all. And so let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't be hesitant.
Yeah, because it's real scary out there.
Yeah, we all just need to be humble and come save ourselves some money by not participating.
Yeah.
Let's put them out of business.
It's funny because I have my two daughters. I have a 22 and an 18. And if they get anything from us, because sometimes, fraud department do text you, hey, verify the transaction. They'll scan it and they're like, Mom, is this legit? So then I have to go and reach to one of you guys, like, hey, can you look at my daughter's account? Because they're asking if it's legit, which keeps them safe. But it's like, they're always screenshotting everything. I'm like, no, girl, that's too good to be true.
But how great that they have you as a resource. Everybody needs to be able to use us as a resource.
Yeah.
Like, come in, call us. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I am a detective. I can find, like, where you're trying to send money to and make sure it's a legit address.
Yeah.
I will check to make sure the people are registered to that address because I do not want anybody to lose money. I mean, we've seen people lose like $80,000.
Yeah.
We got to stop it.
Yeah, we have to do better. And they have to do their part too.
Absolutely.
There's only so much we can do to protect them, but they also have to be vigilant that there are bad people out there.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes they pose as your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of Netflix documentaries. Like, you can watch any one of those, and it's really sad that people take advantage of vulnerable people.
Yeah.
God.
Well, let's get some fun questions.
Okay.
You ready?
I am 100% ready.
Who's your favorite team or sport? What do you go for?
I love football. I love football, which makes me super emotional in the fall because I'm a Chicago Bears fan.
Okay.
If we want to talk college sports, I'm a Notre Dame football fan. So, and if you're talking about boxing, because boxing this weekend, Canelo, of course. You're going to always go for Canelo.
I used to be a fan of Canelo, and I don't know what happened.
Oh, you need to be a fan. He's an amazing human.
I don't know. After one of the Mayweather fight something, I kind of like backed away. I used to like it when it was Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yes.
His son. His son is no longer boxing anymore. But I used to love that. I was a big fan of Canelo at one point, and then after that, I'm like, kind of lost interest.
Oh, he's great.
But I used to love it. Like, it was like, yeah, let's go.
I got my T-shirt ready.
Oh.
I'm like ready. It's free on Netflix. I'm like, let's do it.
So it's gonna be a party at your house. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, because my husband works, so he's my BFF. He's my BFF, so he won't be there. But I'll sit there quietly while my son's asleep and watch it.
So enjoy yourself.
Yes, I will enjoy myself.
Okay, do you like coffee or tea?
So I think I like tea more,
Okay.
but I recently really got into coffee. Like, my little cousin Brooke is super influential. Like, she always has a nice coffee, and so I was like, this sounds good. And so I've been kind of venturing out. I really like iced coffee. Like, yeah, but if I had to, like, one for the rest of my life, it would be tea.
Do you make it yourself or do you go buy it out?
No, which is not good coming from a branch manager, because you need to save your money and not buy the $7 drink, but once a week.
Hey, that's your
My
little
treat.
Yeah. You did a good job.
Yeah. But sometimes I do a good job too often and I need to chill out.
If you ever want to make the Nescafe, is really good.
I've heard that. I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, there's so many varieties. They have the regular one, they have the iced coffee, they have the espresso. And I'm telling you this because the girls in the department hated coffee. They're like, oh, we don't drink coffee, blah, blah. So I bought the sweet cream and I bought dulce de leche.
Of course.
And I make iced coffee. They're like, oh, coffee is really good.
That's my little cousin Brooke. I'm telling you, she was the worst one. Like, I think she told me one time about her order at Dutch Brothers, and that was done. And so I'm like, can I have a sugar-free Golden Eagle now?
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, but then now I have it way too often, and it's her fault.
I have it, but I have to get on oat milk.
Oat milk?
Yeah, or almond milk, but
I tried oat milk one time. That was not my thing.
Well, my stomach appreciated it, so even though it's not a thing,
I was like, oh no, can't do this one.
That's the big question.
Yes.
Red or green?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get crucified for this. Neither.
No.
No.
Oh, wow.
I come from a family. My mother and father are green chili snobs.
Okay.
My husband, who is from Virginia, who has recently, he's only been in Albuquerque for like 11 years. This guy piles. Like, he's like, can I have a carne elevada burrito? And can you put green on that? And I'm like, your stomach, friend. Let's not do this. And so he will get Christmas all day long. My mom and dad are probably the green chili freaks. I could go without it for the rest of my life.
Really?
Your food should not hurt you.
Well, yeah, that's true. Like, I like Christmas. I kind of play sentimental, but I remember me raised Mexican household. It's like, the spicier, the better. You ever hear, trying to clean your mocos and sweating all the time. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you torturing yourself?
That is torture.
Like,
food should not hurt.
Yeah.
It should nourish and be kind to you.
Well, essentially, it's nice though.
I remember my dad one time when we were at the dinner table a long time ago. I was like, this is perfect chili. Like, you could taste the chili and like the garlic and all this stuff, and it's perfect. And he was like, it literally has no heat. And I was like, yeah, it's perfect. And he's like, so what you're telling me is you like to eat grass?
Hey, no. Vegetables are really good for you.
I was like, no, it has flavor. And he's like, it really tastes like nothing unless it has heat. Yeah. It tastes like something. Maybe the heat is burning your senses? Your senses, and that's why you can't taste it, but it's actually pretty tasty.
Yeah, because I like, there's the avocado salsa.
Yeah.
That has a little bit of jalapeno, but it's really mellow. And I love those on tacos.
No.
But it's not hot, but it has a taste to it.
As long as it has zero heat. Yeah. Like Taco Bell sauce, can't do it.
Not even the mayo?
No. I mean, wow. Like, anytime we have any food and like I kind of want chili, because chili's good, it tastes good. I like passed it over to my husband. I was like, will you try that for me? People are like, I'm like, no, he'll try it and he can tell. He's like, no, it's going to be way too hot. Oh, and my mom will be on the side like, no, it's not hot at all. And I'm like, it stinks. Lady, you burnt your taste buds.
I think you get to the point where you want to be comfortable. Yeah. Like, I know when like has the salsa green chili with the sauce, and then it has the hatch. So sometimes I ask for the hatch on the side. I just want to be comfortable because my stomach will appreciate being comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, we have the hottest green chili. That's not a flex, man.
I just want the mild. Can you give me the baby?
Like, no heat at all. There's a place in Gallup, it's Taste of the Southwest, and they have, it's never like the hottest chili ever. It's awful.
Wow.
They're great, but it's so hot.
It's a lot. No. I'm like, you know, it got into my point that I don't want to have hot Cheetos anymore. I used to love hot Cheetos. Growing up, it was the hot Cheetos with the cherry slush. That was our thing during lunch. And now I'm like, I want something else. I want waffles. I want, you know, Lay's.
Yeah.
Something else.
If it brings me any pain, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I want to be comfortable.
So, what is your best local spot, like you think?
Best local spot, hands down, like in my area, would have to be New Mexico Beef Jerky Company. Chicharrones, I don't like, but their chicharrones are fantastic.
They are, but they also have like the hottest green chili.
Never tasted it.
Really?
Would know. I don't know about that.
One time we went at as a team, and then one of the guys ordered taco burgers.
Oh,
with
yeah.
chili, and he was sweating. He couldn't even speak. I like finish it, and I'm like, good thing I asked for money on the side.
I had never heard of taco burgers till here.
Mm-hmm.
And my assistant branch manager, Susie, was like, Melissa, I'll buy you a taco burger from Bob's. I guess on Tuesdays they're $1. I don't know if she didn't know me well enough to know that I do not eat chili, but she brought back that taco burger and I died in our break room. One bite, done.
Wow.
I don't ever want that taco burger again. It was delicious, but it was so hot. So I don't know about New Mexico Beef Jerky.
Yeah, it's super hot too.
Chili, but their chicharrones are great. They have a shredded beef burrito, fantastic, and it's ridiculously huge. So like, you will look ridiculous eating it, but it's fantastic.
I can never finish a burrito.
No, not for me.
I have to save it for later. I have half in the morning and then work my way out. So that's like my full
day.
meal.
Yeah, it's huge.
So
their breakfast burritos. Have you ever gotten one from there?
yes,
Ridiculously huge.
we had the sausage one time because they order all kinds, so I had the sausage, and I was just eating pieces because
It's too big.
yeah,
It's ridiculous. It's good though. It's so good, and the people are super, super nice
yeah,
there.
they are. Every time I go there, I have a great interaction with them.
Yeah,
So
they're fantastic. The owner, I think it's the owner, is so nice. So it's fun to go.
you know the funny story about that New Mexico Beef Jerky. Have you seen the big old sign right there when you walk in? It says, "All things are good with God," or "All things are possible with God." So when I was working at eBranch, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna order from there." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Oh, it's down the like where? Because I've never seen it." They're like, "It's right there in front of the counter, like close to the counter and everything." I was like, "Oh, you mean the all things are good with God?" Like, no, it's New Mexico Beef Jerky. So we have to go look it up. I'm like, oh, it has the sign, but it's legally New Mexico Beef Jerky.
Yeah, the sign, the sign is literally bigger than the actual name of the business. So that tells you where their heart is, which is good.
Yes. So I was calling around this whole time. It's like, oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. So I agree with you. It's really good.
It is good.
Yeah, so, well, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Anytime.
And all you guys out there, don't forget to stop by downtown, visit Melissa and her crew.
Please.
To help you. Do you have anything else to say today?
No, like I said, anytime you want to stop by, just come by, say hello. We like talking to everybody. Yeah, anytime you need anything, just give us a call or come on down. We'd be happy to see you.
I hope this is not the last time we have you here.
Oh, nope. I will come back to do whatever you need.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.